Welcome back once again, guildmates. Richie back with you for some more manga dubs. We still got a lot more to cover, and of course, our next one is going to be One Piece. I'm generally hyped for this. I don't know why it's starting off with a color page, but I'm loving it. It's very sports themed. So just to kind of quickly cover it, and all the different versions that we're doing. So I'm just gonna start top left and then work my way around counterclockwise until we get down to Zoro. Zoro's gonna be my last one. So just starting off, we've got Brook playing soccer, and then his head's come off his body, and it's like just in the very top corner. Then we've got Nami doing tennis, followed by Sanji, who looks to be doing the butterfly stroke, which is just phenomenal. And then we've got Frankie playing basketball. Chopper is apparently going to be boxing, which is okay, yeah. I'm not sure what Robin is supposed to be. I just see her in a suit. Is she playing it might be polo. It looks because she's riding on a horse. She's got a suit and a fancy looking hat. I don't know what the type of hat she's wearing is called. I have seen it. I think it might be polo, but I don't see the like polo mallet or anything on her. Usopp is at a gun range, so maybe he's doing some awesome target practice. Of course, Luffy being who Luffy is, and his fighting and everything is, of course, martial arts. Looks to be a karate stance because it looks like a mid punch, and he's got his, or a mid block, and he's got his. If I'm doing this right, am I? Yes, yes. Okay, so his left arm is up to block. His right arm is back by his waist. That typically seems like a karate stance, and of course, karate originating in Japan, that makes a lot of sense. And then finally, we've got 3 bat style Zoro. Now, guys, if you've kept up with some of the old school stuff for One Piece, this isn't exactly unfamiliar because I think it was movie 5 that they had like a baseball short, and of course, you had Santoryu Zoro with 3 bats holding it basically the same way. And of course they were fighting against like the villains. They had like Arlong and Buggy. No, wait, Buggy was one of the announcers, but they had, I think it was like Arlong and some of the other villains versus the Straw Hats playing. And of course, Luffy, after his bat gets broken, just bare hands the ball, just wham, and knocks it out of the park. Also, if you haven't seen that, please go see it, and also watch the soccer short. Just, they were phenomenally brilliant. They're very short and they're hilarious. So go check those out. All right. Now that we've gone through and talked about that, let me move my mouse over to here so I don't have to keep leaning in. And we'll start with chapter 912. And we've got back to the story with the Tengu. I keep forgetting from week to week what voices I use. I should really go back and rewatch these before I record. Is the ace you're waiting for Porticus D ace, Tommy? Tommy. Oh my god, I've already fucked it up. Is the ace you're waiting for Porticus D ace, Tama?
Memories of his brother, chapter 912, Braided Hat Village.
Do you know him, big bro? Yeah. Ace is dead. So I love that we're getting this, like, you could definitely see how big, like, her Tengu friend is by, like, the fact that he's holding her in his arms and just, like, the giant size. Like, even Luffy standing next to this dude as he's sitting down is tiny in comparison. So, and guys, remember that the way that Oda does stuff, height apparently has a lot to do with how powerful you are. So I imagine by the end of this, Luffy should have at least cracked over 6 to 7 feet, which is really funny because he's like Doflamingo level, and Doflamingo is giant. And of course, the admirals are very tall and imposing as well. So is Luffy ever going to be tall and imposing, or is he just going to look that way? And then, of course, we get the close-up shots of them in the dialogue, and of course, Tengu, I'm guessing that's face paint and not actual like hockey on his face. But hey, you got a Tengu. The other thing I probably should have mentioned about this Tengu is that he beats Usopp for longest nose. And then, of course, we get Luffy telling them that Ace is dead. And they're, oh my god, next page. Super surprise right there. Super, super surprise on both of their faces for the top panel. No way! You're a liar, big bro! And then you've got like a list of ahs. I know enough hiragana to know where the that's and it circles back around if you take a look now. Obviously, on my end it's mirrored, so it goes this way and comes back around. That's what you're seeing. But the way I'm facing it's going this way. Okay. She fainted. Crap. Wow, that really was a shock to her system. So Ace came to Wano too. Are you some sort of demon, knave? Speak if you, even if you speak the truth, why wouldst you say such a thing now? But no matter how long she waits, Ace isn't coming. Be that as it may, there are such things as timing and phrasing. I see you have no grasp of delicacy, blasted man. Who in the world are you? Oh, now we get an introduction to this Tengu. Swordsmith Hitetsu of Mount Tengu, collector of beautiful girl dolls. I'm Luffy. I'm gonna be Pirate King someday. Who are you, old man? Pirate? I don't like them on principle. I am Hitetsu, a swordsmith. I also have been waiting for someone for a very long time. Though its inhabitants are now just Tama and myself, there was once a village here, Braided Hat Village. Over a year ago, a pirate by the name of Drake, or ex-Drake, joined Kaido's army as a new headliner. The bodyguards that were the cornerstone of the village, those 5 samurai, were killed. Everything was destroyed. Now the only part of Wano that yet prospers is the flower capital where the Shogun Orochi resides. All other lands have, at the hands of Kaido's army, been decimated into lawless waste. Decimated? About 4 years ago, the village was quite down on its luck. People would not infrequently starve to death, and just when we thought we'd not make it, a pirate ship washed up on our shores. The village people tied up the weakened pirates, and stealing all the food and supplies they had on board for themselves, managed to eat for the first time in a long time. The pirates who had watched them finish their meal then broke without any trouble the bonds holding them. That sounds about like Ace. That's adorable. Sorry, I'm getting really wrapped up in this. I need to go back and comment on just how like, look at all the detail that's going on in this village for this shot on page 6, this top panel there. We got this giant tree, and of course, you know, you've got the, I don't know what it's called, so you've got like this wrapping around. And wait a minute, do the tops of those yeah, the tops have the tops of each of those buildings have a top knot made of straw. That's very funny. But that main tree seems to have a shrine sitting inside of it, so it looks like a holy tree or a shrine tree. But it's got that wrapping and the shrine stuff wrapped around it. But Jesus, look at all that detail. Like, I don't know if Oda did this or if he's got like background people that really work on that, or if he just kind of draws up, because the art style for Luffy and crew and then his background art is just, it's like, dude, you have such good talent as an artist. I mean, I still think Kishimoto is a better artist, and I'm still of the firm belief that if Oda wrote a story and Kishimoto drew it, it would probably turn out to be the best manga ever. But this is really good detail. Like, oh my god, good. Okay. Also, I like that we get an image of, I don't know who that is. It might be Drake. Is that what Drake looks like? Is that what ex-Drake looks like without his hat on? But we get, as he's talking about, you know, ex-Drake joined Kaido's, you get like a little image of him at the bottom of that dialogue. Okay. And I like seeing these little flashbacks with Ace right there, where they're just all tied up, and then they just immediately broke out, and then immediately you see Ace just laughing. I thought they'd attack us for what we'd done, but one of them spoke thus. Where could I go to get you guys dessert? I added the laugh in because I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty ace-like. Everyone was shocked to think that we'd be saved by shipwrecked pirates. Ace and his friends stayed with us for a few weeks, and Otama became very attached to him. I see. I love. All right. First off, just Luffy learning more about Ace and how much he's beaming. There's no melancholy to this, and I love that. I love that Luffy has come to terms with what happened to Ace, and he's able to think fondly about Ace with a genuine smile. And this is bringing him so much joy to learn more about his brother. Honestly, though, I do think that part of the reason he can smile and feel so happy again, even after the War of the Best and what happened with Ace, is because he reunited with Sabo, and that kind of took some of the grief away. They have a shared grief, but he's still got one of his brothers around, and that kind of, I feel like that kind of lifted him up to a much happier place where he doesn't, like, the subject of Ace isn't going to constantly make him feel depressed. But that's just my thoughts on it. Maybe I'm reading too into it. Who knows? People read into One Piece a lot, though. Any doctors in the area? Where can I get food and water? I'll take Tama with me, as thanks for giving me food. Oh, a kimono! You know, armor and a helmet would be cool, too. Okay, so I love that the Tengu man is, like, dressing him up in it's a very patchy kimono, but it's got, like, suns. What sort of idiot would wear such things as part of their daily outfit? I'm giving you these because you'd stand out too much in your usual clothes. For certain reasons, I cannot go into town. I'm leaving Otama to your care. Don't worry about money. I'll manage by borrowing. Food and treatment will be free. Please help me. But I've got to find my friends first. Okay. So I like that he's still got his straw hat. That's the signature, man. You don't walk away without a straw hat. Oh my god. I love this. Luffy put a sword on. We haven't seen him actually use a sword or actually have a sword attached to him or wield a sword since I think Nightmare Luffy in the freaking Thriller Bark arc right before Sabaody. I'll take this sword too. It looks pretty samurai-y. That's just a fun word to say, samurai-y. Okay, later. Wah! Wait, you idiot! You can't take that! Even touching that name blade is a grave offense. My ancestor Kotetsu forged that. It's a sword known across the world. Hold on, Tama. I'll take you to a doctor right away. I love that he just ignores him. He's like, It is one of the 21 grade swords. Its name is Nidai Kitetsu. Okay, here we go. Sword grade. Among the countless blades, swords, spears, and the like across the world, those made by craftsmen of legend are classified as follows: the 12 supreme grade swords, the 21 great grade swords, the 50 skillful grade swords. Kitetsu? I feel like I've heard that before somewhere. I forgot what voice I was doing for Luffy. Okay, so I'm going to have to start writing down a list of voices that I use. Also, guys, here's the other thing, because it helps you guys get engaged. If you guys have a voice you would like me to do as a character in one of my manga dubs, let me know, because I can do a bunch of different voices. I think it'd be hilarious to just do Luffy as Shaggy, because that'd be very funny. I just think it would be. But I like the all right. I like this. I love how he's immediately like, "No, stop, you fool!" and you can see the panic that sets in the third panel in the middle of the page. He's like, "Ah!" You get a close up of that. It's very Oda-like. But I also like the explanation. That's the beautiful thing about Oda's writing, man. He's got like every new thing that's introduced, he's got like fucking 15 steps on how that thing, so you get an explanation about these swords. Now, of course, we've talked about, like, we've had mention of this, like Zoro owns obviously a great sword, like these named swords and stuff, so we've had a look into that, but now we're getting a lot more detail into it, and it's taken a long time for us to get this kind of detail, and I think that's really, really good storytelling. I'm not the biggest fan of Oda as an artist, but I love Oda as a storyteller. He hands down the best storyteller. And I mean, you fight me, but he's better than Akira Toriyama. He's leagues above anyone else currently in Shonen Jump right now. And people may like hiatus, and even though it's got some really good elements, it's very, very shonen, and in a way One Piece is very, very shonen too, but like even freaking oh god, I can't remember the mangaka's name, which is so sad because I know that he's married to Naoko Takeuchi, and he did Yu Yu Hakusho, and now he does Hunter x Hunter. But even Hunter x Hunter, which is praised beyond praise by its own fans, does not compare to the storytelling of One Piece. One Piece is in a league of its own, which is why I said if you get an artist like Kishimoto to do the art for an Oda story, holy crap, you know, because Kishi can draw, and like his backgrounds are either just as good as that background I was talking about in this chapter, or even better. Just that's my dream team, my manga dream team, if you will. It's fine, let me take it. You know what? I'm just gonna do it as Shaggy because I think that'd be hilarious. Like, it's fine, let me take it. No, you must not.
Like, then trade me for yours.
This one is a named blade too, fool. Your blade is cursed. I don't want you to carry it around. I love that. He's just sitting there trying to forcefully take it away, and Luffy's not having it. Its curse will befall you too. I won't forgive you if something happens to Otama.
Okay.
Be sure to bring it back. Can you hear me? Woof, woof.
Ah, Scooby.
I felt like saying Scooby.
Dog. Like where you take me there?
Woof. Rare Raggy.
Woo!
I love that the dog goes following him, and then he just goes running off, and he's like, ah, blah, blah, blah. I didn't say it properly, but it's basically the dialogue. Its curse will befall you too. I won't forgive you. If something happens to Otama, bring sure to bring it back. Can you hear me? It's like, that's how it was supposed to be done. So I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up in this. She opens her eyes. Big bro?
Oh, Otama. I hope this dog knows the way. We're going to a doctor.
Big bro, you're a fat liar.
Oi, knock it off, you'll fall. Ace is coming. I knowin' it. He can't. Like, everyone knows what happened during the Summit War.
But he promised me. Ace, take me out to sea with you. Oh, there we go. We get more flashback. Poor Luffy, like, having to explain to this girl, that's a tough position. I won't say it's awkward. For Luffy, it's probably not as awkward, but it's definitely a tough position for him to be in. Because and they don't even know, he hasn't even said it at this point, but yeah, Ace is his sworn brother, of course, as we know, but they don't know that. So I'm wondering what they're going to say when it finally occurs. Tama, you're still 5 years old, silly. We'll be back with a bigger crew.
Well, then you take me with you then?
Okay, wait a minute. The guy in the top hat in the background, is he one of the guys that's on Blackbeard's crew? Is he like the sniper guy that's on Blackbeard's crew now? Like, how far back is this? Okay, we got a closer shot, but he's still kind of fuzzy in the background. I don't think it's that way. Pirates have to be strong. When we come back, if you've become a bewitching girl ninja or something, we'll take you. She doesn't have to be bewitching, Ace. It's a promise, then. We were good friends. He said he'd come back. You just don't know how nice Ace is, big bro. That's why you don't understand how much you said hurts. How can you say he's dead like that? Quit hitting me. Not that it hurts, but... Oh.
Like, quit hitting me. Not that it hurts, but... Oh. We'll be leaving the bamboo forest to the north. It's just like that nose guy said.
Oh. Clink, clatter, closh. Okay, that's gotta be...
It really has been decimated, huh?
Holy crap.
Grrr. A tiger. A boar. Wait, and what's that, a croco shark? Dang, it looks super wild.
And like, man, oh man, I'm hungry.
Why don't we just eat that thing then?
Like, I knew it. That's the other reason to have Luffy as Shaggy, because they're both always hungry. I love seeing those things, and I love Luffy's face. He's like, why don't we just eat that then? All the strong samurai that could catch in that thing are either locked up or become bandits. Besides, the animals all drink the polluted water of the river. They're basically poisonous to humans.
What the heck? It looks so tasty! Unforgivable! Is that smoking thingy the factory then?
Yes, that's where their mine and weapons factory are. There's a lot of Kaido's men there, too.
And what do they eat?
The Shogun and Kaido each have their own clean private plantations that they eat off of. Over there, they have clean water, clean rice, clean fish, and clean meat.
Come on! So there are places where there's food in this country, huh?
Faint. Aww. I like the backstory that we're getting here, the little bit of exposition about what's going on.
Hey, Tama! Get her fever's gotten worse again. Hold on, we'll get you to a doctor soon.
Woof!
If the enemy has both the food and the water, then that's just more convenient for me.
Yeah, please forgive me. Yeah, stop, woman.
Stop, woman?
Is that Sanji? Oh my god, I gave Sanji the most weird voice. Please, someone save me. Leave everything on your person here.
I bet that's Sanji. Probably not. Huh? Someone just ran in from the side. Whoa!
Yeah!
He beat him up! Seems pretty strong. Is he a samurai?
I know not who you might be, but thank you. Yeah, don't worry, I art after... Oi, dog, stop for a sec. Oh, that's Luffy.
Oi, dog, stop for a sec.
Woof. These guys saketh. Yes, but how shall I thank you? With sake. I don't have any.
Huh? Oi! Zoro, is that you?
Eh? Zoro. Oh.
Zoro!
Huh?
Me! It's me!
I love this. Oh my god. Yes, Zoro looks so badass. And we didn't even get to see what the aftermath of that was. He just sliced up those guys. Luffy, you made it! Whoa. It's been a while. Of course. It definitely hath been a long time.
Is everyone else with you?
Yeah, but we got separated, but I bet they're fine. Separated.
Is that meat you have there?
There's fish and animals apparently in these parts. Hunt as much as you want, Luffy. No shortage of food, that's for sure.
Nah, you've got to be careful. The water around here is poisoned or something. Makes this meat and the fish poisonous too. It's what I heard.
I see. So that's why my stomach's been hurting. Oh my god. Fucking Zoro. I fucking love this.
Anyway, Zoro, get on. Bunch of stuff happened, and now I gotta take her to see a doctor.
Wait, this kid's passed out. She'd be standing around eating at a time like this? You there. Are you the nationally wanted Ronin Zoro Juro? And is that your crew member?
Huh? What's that?
Straw Hat. I was just on my way to Curry Beach. I take it you're the culprit you're the culprit of what happened there today, no? Yeah, he's joined under Kaido, apparently. Two of my underlings and one Hee have vanished. There's a 98% chance that all of you did this, but none of that matters. Here in Wano, one joins the strong, or one spends their life running from them. Choose. Here's what Kinemon... I love that Zoro's translating for them. And awesome. Just really quickly, I love their little rides. They've got two, like, lizard animals, but I love the one that he's standing on because... and I can't wait to see this animated. That mane, it could be fur or it could be flames, but I love those horns. That's pretty badass looking. Here's what Kinemon said, Luffy. Don't start any trouble. Oh, okay, Kinemon.
All right, Looks like we'll have to. Apologize to him later.
Oh, okay, it's two sentences.
Looks like we'll have to apologize to him later. After too long, a fight side by side. On break next issue, publication resumes, and the double issue, chapter 912, ends.
Okay, holy crap, guys. There was a lot that was really going in here, and I love that we freaking got Luffy and Zoro reunited. Ah! So good. So good. So happy about that. It's really starting to get on my nerves how often One Piece is going on break, but that's just a small part of it. Like, I understand maybe he's got to do research, maybe he has health, maybe it's family that he's got to pay attention to. Part of my brain is like saying all that, grr, why are you on break so much this year? And then the other part is like, dude, he's getting old. He works his ass off. Like, fucking let him be, you know? So those are the two thoughts at war, the two sides of my brain that are at war when it comes to this manga. But it's so good. Oh my God. What were some of the really standout moments for you? I've already talked about what my standout moments were for the manga, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Now, I'm going to read some comments in the community, but guys, like I say, if you guys post your thoughts and comments for these chapters, I'm going to start moving over to those instead of checking the ones that are in the community posts for like the subreddits or manga stream or any stuff like that. So here we go. I'm going to read this one from Keinchin. Luffy is going to cause so many funny scenes with the Nidai Kitetsu going on a rampage because he can't control it. Last page was amazing with the Sendai and the Nidai Kitetsu side by side. I wonder if Zoro's going to get those, but who knows? Okay, Bidramev said page 14 had me like, long ago, in a distant land, I, Kaido, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil, but a foolish samurai warrior from the former emperor's clan fled the nation and vowed to oppose me. Now the fool seeks to liberate the land and undo the future that is Kaido. Read it in Mikoto Iwamatsu's voice. Brilliant. +1 for feels. I don't even get what they're referencing. I'm assuming it's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kind of thing, because the guy's avatar is Dio. But yeah, I don't know. Mark Mustre said Luffy is about to draw the sword. That won't be good. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's not gonna be good. I bet Mark Mustre in reply, Aaron says, I'd piss myself laughing if he accidentally cut Zoro. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god, and I like this one, Genova, imagining the following. Luffy trying Nidai Kitetsu for the first time and accidentally cutting Zoro's top knot. Zoro, what the hell are you doing? Since when do you use the sword? Wait, is that a Kitetsu? Let me show you how to use a Kitetsu. Pulls the sword, toss it in the air, puts his arm under it. Hawkins, while reading the tarot cards, there's a 100% chance you're losing your arm. Nidai Kitetsu misses Zoro's arm. Hawkins, so, do you want a magician on your crew? Yes, Basil Hawkins. I couldn't remember what his name was, but I'm glad that we're seeing Basil Hawkins back. That is a big thing, but I didn't talk about it because I couldn't remember his name, and as soon as I saw the word Hawkins, I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's his name. But yeah, again, one of the worst generation that showed up on Sabaody. So I like that we're getting more and more of them. Of course, we've got Law, and we've had a team up with Beige, and now we've got Hawkins. I'm wondering if Basil Hawkins is also going to team up with the Straw Hats. That would be really cool. I'm very interested in that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts and opinions about this chapter were. I hope you enjoyed my initial reaction. You guys had fun with it. I had fun with this episode. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, which is going to be Black Clover. But until then, yeah, leave me your comments. I can't wait to see what you guys thought of this chapter. That is going to be it. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Later, Gators.